Did you know that French women are able to indulge in delicious croissants, cheese, and wine without an ounce of guilt or weight gain? It's true, and their secret has nothing to do with genetics. In this video, we'll unveil the closely guarded diet and lifestyle habits that allow French women to stay slim and healthy while still thoroughly enjoying food. From their relationship with eating to their creative exercise routines, get ready to have your mind blown by these surprisingly simple yet powerful tips. By the end of this video, you'll be inspired to ditch the restrictive diets and punishing workout routines forever. The French lifestyle is all about striking a harmonious balance, one that'll have you looking fabulous while feeling liberated around food. This could be a total game changer for you, so stick around. Savor every meal. One major secret is that French women practice food mindfulness. Unlike many other cultures where eating is an unconscious act done in front of the TV or rushed through, the French treat mealtimes as sacred rituals to delight in. Women take the time to sit down, relax, and fully engage with their food, often in the company of family or friends. This mindful approach to eating helps French women feel more satisfied, preventing them from overeating or reaching for unhealthy snacks later on. The social aspect of meals also plays a role, as conversation and laughter can aid digestion and boost mood. When we eat in a state of relaxation and contentment, our bodies are better able to metabolize and process the nutrients we're consuming. This can have a positive impact on weight management, as we're less likely to experience the blood sugar spikes and crashes that can lead to cravings and overeating. Though it may sound cliché, truly taking pleasure in each bite is a large part of the French approach to eating. Rather than inhaling meals while multitasking, they'll appreciate the flavors, textures, aromas, and overall experience of the foods they consume, which increases satisfaction and reduces the need for indulgences. Avoid deprivation. You'd never catch a French woman subjecting herself to a crazy fad diet or restricting entire food groups. Their philosophy is all about balance, moderation, and occasionally indulging in favorite treats like a rich cheese or chocolate, but just having a few bites, not the whole block. They prefer to make healthy swaps rather than feeling constantly deprived. Unlike many diet cultures that promote severe restriction, the French believe in approaching food with a mindset of enjoyment. French women don't deprive themselves of the foods they love, whether it's a flaky croissant or a rich, creamy bechamel sauce. Instead, they indulge in small portions. This helps prevent the feelings of deprivation and frustration that often lead to binge eating or yo-yo dieting. By allowing themselves to devour their favorite treats in moderation, French women are able to maintain a healthy relationship with food rather than viewing it as the enemy. This is so different from the all-or-nothing mentality in many weight loss programs where certain foods are deemed off-limits and followers are expected to suppress their cravings indefinitely. The French approach recognizes that if you're going to successfully manage your weight long-term, it is not about denying yourself, but rather about finding a way to incorporate your favorite foods into an even, healthy lifestyle. The French paradox. Famously, the French are known for a diet high in saturated fat, including indulgences like rich cheeses, creamy sauces, and buttery pastries. Yet somehow they manage to have lower rates of heart disease than you'd expect from a diet so high in saturated fats. The French also tend to pair fatty foods with plenty of vegetables, fiber, and antioxidants, which may help reduce the negative health effects. By treating rich, indulgent foods as something to be savored in little bits, as part of a bigger culinary experience, French women are able to enjoy the pleasures of the table without the same negative health consequences. Along those lines, the French have an ingenious way of undoing heavier meals or indulgences. If they splurge one day, like having a big breakfast of pastries, they'll naturally compensate later by eating easier, lighter foods at their next meals without overdoing it. This gentle push-pull allows them to never veer too far in either direction. Prioritize quality over quantity. Another big factor is prioritizing high-quality, natural whole foods over processed junk. You won't find French women housing bags of chips or candy bars. Instead, they stick to delicious but simple foods like seasonal produce, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats from nuts, olive oil, and avocados. This nutrient-dense diet is so satisfying. French women focus on eating small portions of high-quality, fresh ingredients rather than mindlessly consuming large quantities of processed, nutrient-poor items. By paying attention to what they eat, French women are able to extract maximum pleasure and nourishment from fewer calories. They understand that it's not just about the quantity of the food, but the quality. A small serving of artisanal cheese or a decadent chocolate mousse can be far more satisfying than a giant plate of fast food. This helps French women avoid the cycle of overeating and cravings that plague many people trying to lose weight. When you focus on enjoying each bite, you're less likely to mindlessly polish off an entire bag of chips or pint of ice cream. Move naturally throughout the day. French women don't go crazy with intense workout routines or regimens. No, they keep it natural and incorporate movement into their everyday lives through simple activities. Whether it's casually strolling through the outdoor markets, cycling to work or running errands, or letting loose and dancing the night away at a local cafe or club, they prioritize movement in a way that feels organic and enjoyable rather than viewing it as some dreadful obligation that they have to force themselves through. This natural approach to staying fit means they burn calories without feeling like they're actually working out, which can sometimes make exercise feel like a chore. This is totally different from the intense, all-or-nothing mentality that is often pushed in a hardcore fitness culture. French women get that every little bit of activity counts and that you don't have to spend hours drenched in sweat at the gym to see benefits. By seamlessly blending movement into their daily routines and lifestyles, they're able to burn calories, boost their overall health, and still thoroughly enjoy their lives without even really trying or making it a big deal. Hydration. Water, water, water. Before French women eat a meal, they'll chug down a whole glass of water. It's like their pre-meal ritual. The idea is that drinking water beforehand can help prevent you from overeating once the food is in front of you. But that's not all. These ladies are super on top of staying hydrated throughout the day, too. They aim to drink around 2 liters of water daily, sometimes mixing it up with some herbal teas as well for an extra nutrient boost. Clever, right? The way they see it, staying properly hydrated does so much good. It helps you avoid confusing thirst with hunger. We've all been there, haven't we? Thinking we're starving when we really just need some water? On top of that, all this hydration keeps their digestive systems running like a smooth Parisian subway system. No delays, no traffic jams, just wholesome processing of nutrients. Now, who wouldn't want that? Drink moderately. You know how the French just seem to have that effortless, sophisticated way about them? Well, one area where it really shows is their relationship with alcohol. Sure, we all know they love their wine over there, but get this. They actually tend to drink with constraint, usually just having a glass or two with a meal. It's not like that crazy binge drinking culture you see in some other countries. And you know what? Moderate alcohol consumption has been linked to various health benefits, including a lower risk of weight gain, thanks to its effects on metabolism and appetite regulation. So these French ladies have kind of figured out that sweet spot. They don't deprive themselves of that nightly wine or the occasional cocktail, but they also don't go overboard and deal with the negative impacts that excessive drinking often brings. They've seriously mastered the art of finding pleasure in the finer things without overdoing it. Indulging when they want, but still maintaining that healthy lifestyle and trim waistline we all envy. Maybe we could all take a page from the French women's book on this one. A little moderation goes a long way in letting you live that pleasurable life without the consequences. Food for thought, yeah?